はい、皆さんこんにちは。はじめまして、リスです。僕が日本語を8月間勉強しました。そして日本語をくれないです。僕が毎日の勉強をします。僕が何色ですか？僕が青いが大好きです。大好きじゃない？大嫌い。僕が少女漫画を読むの大好きです。今回も僕が友達この漫画をくれました。どうもありがとうございます。ジンスちゃんとカイリちゃん。Okay, so, alright, after stumbling through that, that was so difficult. I don't know how many times I read that to myself constantly so I didn't mess it up. I have my study plan here for what I do every day. I need to go ahead and make a new one going forward just so I can follow it because it's been kind of on and off process. 1 week I'll be into it, the next week I'll lose motivation, 1 week I'll be into it. Even though I keep listening to music and watching TV, I gotta really immerse myself if I expect to get any results, I feel. So I've been studying for the better part of around 9 months, on and off. The first 3 months I was very, very serious. I was learning as many kanji as I could. I learned all my kana, my katakana. I went through this book right here for RTK, and I was doing at least 5 a day, and then I started doing 10 a day, and I had them all marked in my notebook. I was at least writing it down 25 times a day. Well, I wouldn't learn the kunyomis or the onyomis for them. I would just write them down so I would know what they would look like and then use the association to build a story with them. Then slowly I started realizing that all these kanji I was writing down I was remembering, but I had no meaning to go with it. And I know that you're supposed to learn them. The way RTK works is you learn how they look like first to identify them and separate the radicals, and then you learn what they mean. But I found it easier once I hit the 200, I believe I'm around the 300 mark, just to start learning the meanings with the actual words. Then when that started happening, I started forgetting some of the kanji, which I know is normal, but then I wouldn't write as much. So let me get my notebook, be right back. So this is my kanji notebook that I've been using. I don't know why I'm trying to fit this over there. This is where I started writing everything in when I first started. I used to write the stroke order at the very top, but then I got lazy and I just started figuring out it'd be easier just to remember it. And then I started doing this, where I would write the actual meaning right at the bottom, like the way to pronounce it in Japanese, and it worked for a little bit, and then I started forgetting because I would never use these words. So I started to use, where is it at? I could just leave that there. I started to use this notebook, or this book right here, Japanese from 0-1, and it's been pretty good. I use the vocab from here, right in here, I do all the exercises. The only thing is I'm more than halfway done with it. I just lost interest. I just need to find a balance between everything. RTK, my normal Japanese lessons, my normal day-to-day just vocab guide, and then also not remembering so much the kana, but just remembering how to associate each other. Alright, so that'll be my last thing, is to do Genki, and that'll be 30 minutes, of course. So probably should put 15 minutes, because I know it's going to take me a while. So yeah, it's going to be for the first day of the week. That is what I'm going to have it set up to. So kanji review. First we're going to start off with the Anki deck at 7, and then Wanikani at 7:30. 8 o'clock I'm preparing to go to work, get everything ready, get out. Then by 12 o'clock at work, when I go on my lunch, I want to be able to watch this. Remove some of the words from there or use the vocab and see if I can use them in sentences myself or write them down so I can try to learn them the rest of the day. And then just for some, just not really context, but watch Zanki no Tera because it'll be a little bit longer. I won't understand as much, but at least be some type of immersion. Once I get home at around 6, I'm gonna have kanji review, then a break for an hour, and then try to use those kanji. Definitely has an I in there. Try to use those kanji in a sentence, and then for the remainder of the night, the last 30 minutes, Genki heads to bed. The next day, what I want to focus on, which I'm going to see how this works in practice. I'm going to try Monday out and see how that goes. Is trying to alternate between kanji and then just normal vocab and 5 vocab and see if I can use it. I know a lot of them go hand in hand with kanji, but I want to be able to focus on separating the two. So for right now, I'm just going to leave it with one day to see how that day works out. And then when Monday comes along, I will make another video and see how that goes. Alright, so that wraps up today's video. I just wanted to go over a little study guide for myself and lay out a plan. That way I can not lose so much time figuring out what I'm going to do for the week. And also, I'm going to be making Yahoo auction videos. I already started purchasing, but before I go any farther, I'm going to make a video and show how I started the process, and then when things arrive, you know, how they go, or I sell stuff, and see if I make a profit or not. Because right now it's just a hobby. But yeah, that's everything today, guys. Thank you for watching.